We have a lot to uncover. We got a lot to talk about. This video was meant to be done by Tuesday, Wednesday. I was planning on keeping up with the week, but the week got ahead of me. They started to build up. I got lazy. So let's go ahead and get on with this. Murdering, kidnapping, holding somebody hostage. You gonna fall in love with me. Oh, I can't stand you. But oh, I want to destroy your life and Jack life. Let's also talk about somebody wanna steal somebody else's child out of their body like they did before, but it didn't work out for them before. Now they plan on doing it again. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's go ahead and start with Polly Pocket, this baby, Xander, Eric, Nicole. Let's go ahead and get them all out of the way. First of all, Eric, now you didn't got Nicole. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got the love of your life back. But Eric, you got to control that anger now. You better find a place, a closet, a hall closet, the dumpster, the trash can, anywhere you want to find out and put that anger. You attacking Xander and you got basically everything you wanted and more. You got Nicole, you got Holly, you got your life back with her. Why would you attack Xander? Now, we all know he an a-hole. I agree with you. But you can't go around here half cocked still attacking that man. If Polly Pocket angry or upset, it's kind of your problem, not a Xander problem. And Xander harassing her, that's a kind of not your business. That's between her business and Xander business. Like, Eric, come on now. I'm trying to root, I'm trying to cheer for you, but you still have not closeted up this anger of yours. Like, every time you see Xander, you see red. Even though the thing pregnant, what I also find funny is you done had 3 sexual partners in a couple of months and months of a time. You had the brother first, then you had that brother. You slept with Xander first. Well, let me correct that. It was Rez, Xander, then Eric. So, Polly Pocket, you might think this Eric baby karma is a you know what, and just like you think this Eric baby, it could turn out to be Rex or Xander's. So I wouldn't hold my breath thinking that that's Eric baby. Cause just like I said, you done had sex with 3 different men in a couple of months. Just cause Eric was your last sexual partner does not mean that's Eric baby. Just cause all of a sudden you happen to get pregnant cause Eric was the last one you had sex with. Have you forgotten, in these last couple of months, you done had 3 different men in your bed? Now, I ain't calling you or you know what. I'm just saying, your thing done been wrapped around 3 different men. Just cause Eric was the last, don't mean that he your father. That mean that he the father of your child. And Kristen, Miss Goody Two Shoes all of a sudden. Miss want to change her life all of a sudden. You gonna try to get ready the soft or friendly way. The fact that you will sit there and let your brother fry just cause you didn't get what you wanted. The man was basically at your mercy. He basically didn't have no choice but to marry your behind. You seem like you deserve some credit for bringing him back to life, taking care of that man, then tossing him back into his life, but keeping him away from Anna. But you think you should be grateful. Ooh, excuse me. You thinking that somebody owe you a little gratitude and be grateful for you, even though you basically had that man held hostage in a marriage that he didn't want. Now all of a sudden, since that hit the fan and everything got exposed, now you think that he did nothing for you. Somebody owe you gratitude. Somebody should be thanking you, congratulating you for bringing back Nicole, Holly, Jack, Tony, and anybody else you got locked up in that cave with yours. Like, come on, Kristen. Life don't work that way. People might be grateful and happy that you run their loved ones back to life, but you grateful, well, you ungrateful, you rude as hell, you disrespectful as hell, you go around doing everything you want, and you think somebody gonna say thank you to you? Anybody you then tortured, they connected to somebody by family. Like, for instance, Marlena John. How many times have you then tortured them? Okay, they family and also involvement in their bloodlines has suffered from the hands of you or the lack of you. Do you really think Jack, Tony, Jack, Tony, I'm trying to think who all these people you did. Jack, Tony, Dr. Rob, Will, you really think all them people gonna be grateful for you? Even though they know the crimes you done committed? Like, everything Anna told you in that room with you being ungrateful, you being selfish, rude, disrespectful, and everything else, she told you everything right, cause you is, and then you want somebody to say thank you. Like, I don't get you. And Brady, you need Sex Anonymous. Really, you do. If Kristen grip that hard on your wrist that you can't resist yourself, or you just got to have a piece of Kristen, you need to go speak to somebody, go talk to somebody. Better yet, you got a whole stepmama with a whole medical license and a whole psychiatrist license. Why don't you go do a couple of sessions with Marlena? Maybe she can help you out with your addiction to Kristen. We understand you had an addiction to alcohol. We understand that you still got where you had an addiction to was it cocaine? Coke? Is that what Brady was addicted to? Yeah, but anyways, though, now you got a new addiction. Kristen DeMera, just like the fact that Kristen being around you, touching you or whatever, you just can't help yourself. Please go to your stepmama and let her use her license on you. That's what she went to school for, to help you out. Why don't you go talk to Marlena? Maybe she can help you get over Kristen. Like, it's a shame that you can't stand to be around that woman. That woman can touch you or whatever, and you fall prey to her every time. Like, her hands is poisonous, whatever, going through your body, poisoning your mind, to the fact that you fall to your knees when it comes to Kristen being around you. Like, Brady, you need to go find you some help somewhere. You got it bad, really, you do. After all that stuff she done did to you and your family and your brother, you still can't resist that woman, and you can't tell her no. It kills you to tell Kristen DeMera no. Really, Brady? I can't with you. I just can't. Like, really, come on now. And Kristen, if you think for 1 second this plan gonna work, what felt the first time you tried this plan with Tay, Teresa, and Brady, you really think this plan gonna work? You keep on dreaming hard. I thought we were trying to be nice thing. Yeah, that didn't last very long with you. You was nice for a little cute, two little jesters, and that was it. You was nice enough to help your brother not go down for first-degree murder, and you was nice enough to help Jack and JJ find their mama. Cause Mr. Shaw, we gonna get to him in a moment later on. But yeah, it lasted 2 favors, and now you done playing nice. Now you wanna steal this woman baby and wanna have this baby and pretend like it's great. Now what the hell you gonna tell Brady when the dates don't add up? What you gonna tell Brady? Yeah, she ain't what, she is a couple of weeks pregnant, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Yeah, you and Brady had sex, yeah, what, a couple of weeks ago? Now, how the hell you gonna prove that that's Brady baby? You better not do a DNA test unless you planned on scrambling it around like an egg. But how the hell you gonna make that happen? You and Brady had sex about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago on down the line, and all of a sudden you gonna steal Polly Pocket baby, pretend like it's Brady baby, have it implanted in you. And what if he start to play around with these days, or anybody else decide to play with these days? What you gonna say about when you had the baby, or when you find out you was, yeah, all that involves math. I hope you very well with Mouth Christie, and I hope you can add and subtract the time that Polly Pocket and Eric had says, and you'll be better off using Polly Pocket and Eric timeline than your timeline with Brady. Because if you don't do that right, that math ain't gonna add up and it's not gonna equal out correctly, and you gonna look like a darn fool trying to put them numbers to Brady and tell Brady when you got pregnant knowing darn Kristen, good luck. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Good luck. If you do manage to steal Polly Pocket baby, yeah, you better find a way to make that math work. Better yet, you better try to seduce Brady with alcohol or drugs or whatever you plan on doing, and go ahead and say, I got pregnant the last time we had sex, meaning now. That's when I found out it don't even much work that Kristen, you already then failed. Before this plan even hit before this plan even get into action, you already then failed. Cause ain't no way, no hell, well, Brady an idiot, so it might work for you. It might work for you. You might get somewhere. You might. You might. And Eric, now that I'm back on you, and this involves you, this little storyline, why would you take the love of your life, Nicole, back to your bad juju apartment where you and Polly Pocket then pollinated it with y'all love, with y'all cheating love? Why would you take that woman back to that apartment? Can't you go find you another apartment to stay in? Better yet, move. You bringing a new relationship into this bad juju, and you, Eric, if you like it, I love it. I'm with Nicole. Did you and Polly Pocket have sex in this bed? I'm like Nicole. Y'all ain't had sex in this bed, did y'all? Cause I don't want to lay in y'all love. I want to pollinate these sheets with my love, with our love, not with no old antique love like y'all was for a couple of little seconds. No. Can we change the sheets? Can we toss the bed over? Hell, can we get a new bed that we can mess up, have fun in? Matter of fact, can we move to another apartment? Can we go to a hotel room? Like, Eric, you was wrong as hell for taking Nicole back to that apartment, knowing that it had been through Rex and Polly Pocket, then you and Polly Pocket, and then you accept your new love, the love of your life, to come in, and all you and Polly Pocket and Rex and Polly Pocket did mess up. Y'all two plan on parlating. Hey, Eric, you was wrong as hell for that. Like, you could at least got a new apartment or something. I mean, come on now. You know how much love they care. Hell, you and Polly Pocket was doing it on the sofa one of that day before Red's couch, y'all. And you got that woman, Eric, you wrong for that. You could at least got a new apartment, Now that I'm thinking about that, let's move along, shall we? No, absolutely not. We didn't cover them. Let me move it along. Um, um, Eject, JJ, Mr. Shaw, Dr. Rowe, and that's about it. Now, Mr. 2 years running behind Jennifer Rose Horton, and you ain't getting nowhere after all this time. So you gonna hold her hostage, and you gonna make her fall in love with you, even if you got to. Okay, Xander trying to get Nicole, trying to fall in love with her. Okay, like we haven't seen this a long, long time ago, Mr. Henry Shaw. You got a halt. Why would you ruin your career over one? Jennifer must be some Jennifer must be a very special, intelligent, smart person that I really, 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 really want so bad that I'm going to waste all them years of college, finally get my degree, finally making the money, finally earning my potential after doing all them hard hours and all them hard shifts in college to ruin that over one woman. Now, Mr. Henry Shaw, for you to be a doctor, you got to be smart. For you to go around mixing them chemicals around, you got to be smart. Now, where you become a dummy in is holding somebody hostage, gonna make them fall in love with you after running behind them for 2 years. Now you don't find out they don't love you. They then went back to their ex-husband, the one where the love of her life and the love of his life. Now you realize you in the outs. So now you gonna hold her hostage because she don't want you. So you gonna make her fall in love with you by holding her hostage and holding her tied up. All that college gone down the drain. Mr. Henry Shaw, I thought you were smarter than that, but it's obvious. Jennifer was the one for you, I guess. I guess she was the love of your life, even if she wasn't the love of your life. Like, come on, Mr. Henry Shaw, really? All this over Jennifer? Nah, I love Jennifer Rose Horton. Love her dearly, even when she getting on my last nerves. But you'll be better off playing around with Eve, hell. Cause Eve feel the same way you feel. So why don't y'all go ahead and love each other? I just don't get it. But okay, Mr. Shaw. And Eve, I'm gonna need for you to pick a struggle again. Either you gonna be this bad, big bad wolf, or you gonna be the one that wants somebody to feel sorry for you, feel sorry for your daughter dying, or you just want to go around messing with people's lives, and then when you get caught up and realize, well, you don't realize you're going too far. Like, pick a struggle. Just pick one, please, for me. And would you please stop playing with your daughter's life? Your daughter was a good daughter. Your daughter was loved by a lot of people, including JJ. Would you please stop using your daughter's death as a sympathy card, as a feel sorry for me card, as a pity card? Would you please hide that card away from yourself? Please, would you hide it? Because I am sick of you and that card. When are that card going to get overplayed? When are you going to burn that card up? When is that card finally going to be dead? You play that card every round and every chance you get. When you in doubt, just pull out your, oh, my daughter died just to feel sorry for me. Oh, my daughter died. How come nobody feels sorry for me or whatever? Like, come on now, Eve. You got to find a better way to use that card besides using it for sympathy. Like, come on. I'm about sick of you using your daughter for sympathy. Like, come on now. I know you love your daughter. I have no doubt that you love your daughter, but using her to make somebody feel sorry for you, you doing too much. And yes, I did think that you was holding Jennifer hostage, because I wouldn't put nothing past you. I wouldn't put nothing past you at all. But yeah, I thought it was you, but it wasn't you. It's the other crazy that never got a chance with Jennifer, so he gonna make Jennifer fall in love with him. So yeah, it wasn't you. Even though I wanted it to be you, but you could finally get arrested for something. But unfortunately for me, I won't get that wish on. Let's move along. Vivian in her wig in Kate. Vivian had on a nice wig this episode. We had a couple of episodes. I don't know if she got that other look that Cat had, that little pile of hair she had, but I like this wig. Vivian, keep this wig. Days rather keep this wig. I actually like this wig on her, especially when she was shaking it like that and it was moving every time. I like that wig. That wig actually looked good on her. As for them other wigs y'all was putting on her, throw them away. But keep this wig. Vivian, you're not going to get away with this. You really think holding on to some tools until machines start beeping and alarming, you think you killed Kate? Just cause she in a coma don't mean nothing. And Stephanie, you are an idiot for defending your mama. We know you don't like Kate. We know you want Kate dead we know you want Kate dead just as much as just as much as your mother want her dead. But you think holding on to some tools, your mama going to try to kill Kate, didn't succeed, she in a coma now, and you basically defending her in her attempted murder attempt, and you think by covering that up for her, and you tell her, I'm not defending you, and basically me and Gabby is an accessory to your crime. Like, you give your mama too much slack on Stephanie, and you better cut that mess off before you and your mama end up in jail. Her for trying to kill Kate and trying to get her tat back when Kate shot her and Kate got her teeth. You better stop that with me. Now I am enjoying you as usual. You and your little crazy little antics and your little drinking self. But we gonna have to stop with all these crimes. I was happy to see Lucas, but I'm not happy to see that other one. Her other son. What his name is? See, I can't stand him. And what his name is? What's his name is? I'm glad Lucas back, but I ain't want to see Lucas back this way. What is Aaron? Dang, what's his name? How did I forget the one I can't stand? But it's on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, if y'all breaking that other actor back that played Kate other son, the little tall one, the one with the long neck, yeah, don't bring him back. Cause we bring back another person that played as Lucas Rother, yeah, cause I don't like that other one. And I'm happy to see Lucas back, but just not in this perspective, not in this scene where his mama fighting for her life in a coma. But I am happy to see Lucas back. I screamed at the TV when I saw when I seen Lucas come back while Will was talking to Kay while she was up there in the coma. I was happy to see him though, but I ain't happy to see that other one when he do come back. I read about that a couple of months ago that he was coming back, and I rolled my eyes. So I'm gonna be rolling my eyes when he come back on my TV screen because I won't be happy to see him. Where Bobby at? We ain't seen Bobby in forever. Hell, I was expecting Bobby to be the first one there because you know Bobby loved her mama. So I was expecting her to be back. But she ain't. Hopefully we'll see Bobby again too. Because I kind of do miss him. I kind of do miss Bobby too. I had one more scene in this scene. Oh, Gabby and Gabby, that's who we forgot. I was about to say it's one more person in this scene. Gabby, what is this attempt number 4, 5, 4 or 5, Gabby? Your attempt to try to make peace, leaving that poor innocent old woman down on the floor with a heart attack, and you did nothing to help her. Gabby, you just can't help yourself, could you? Going to that hospital, going disrupting Lonnie, going out there disrupting Eli, you just can't help yourself. Now this the 4th time or the 5th, I think it's the 4th time, you done ran your happy way. Lonnie first, Sierra second. Yeah, this about your 3rd or 4th time. Cause the first time it was Lonnie, Then Sierra got in your behind. Yeah, this your third time. Third or fourth time. You just can't help yourself. Oh, wait, this your fourth time. Because I remember when you and Stephen came. And yeah, this your fourth time. Yeah, Gabby, you just can't help yourself, could you? And Ray, you gotta stop defending your crazy sister. Your sister is not the same sweet, innocent Gabriella that you used to know. Your sister is an evil Gabriella now. Gabriella, she evil. She's super evil, just like Jordan and her messy behind. But we gonna get on that too. We head now. But yeah, Gabby, you just Gabby, if you go down there to that hospital one more time, trying to make Julie forgive you, and you knowing that's not gonna happen. You know Julie don't like you and you don't like Julie. Now, why would you take your behind down there trying for a fourth attempt to try to make peace with the family? Like I said, if this was the old Gabby, yeah, I can see you arguing with her and carrying on with her, and then you run down there and grab her and make sure she was all right. But this new Gabby that been through some things, this new Gabby that been in prison, almost died and all that, yeah, I don't see this Gabby saving no Julie. And you knew you weren't gonna save that woman, cause just like you keep on saying, and what you keep on thinking that's gonna make you look good. Oh, she did this before. Remember when she faked the heart attack when me and you was dating Eli? How do I know that wasn't this time? You like using that excuse, don't you, Gabby? You love that excuse. That excuse ain't gonna help you. You left that poor, innocent, rude woman down there on the floor to die. And you didn't care whether she lived or died or was faking it or whatever else. You left that woman on the ground to die. And now you coming down to the hospital. Now that it's looking bad for you, and we already know it's looking bad for Julie. Now all of a sudden you want to come out there with your fake sympathy. Gabby, leave that alone. Stop running your behind to that hospital. I'm hoping what Eli told you, stick to your behind this time around. You gotta stop running to that hospital before your behind ended up getting arrested. Cause you done did too much. After the second time, you couldn't pay me $1 to run down there to that hospital. But yet you keep on running to that hospital like it's gonna do you any type of good. Like, stop running at this point. You just making a fool out of yourself. So stop it, Gabby, and stop running to that hospital. Victor and Maggie. Maggie, why are you surprised? Really, why are you surprised? You surprised and shocked that Victor did this to Ben? Come on now. You had some valid points. Bo wasn't also nobody's greatest pick when they first met Bo. Everybody didn't like Bo, then Bo warned them over, and all of a sudden it was cool with Bo. Just like Ben, yeah, he did some horrible things. No, I'm not defending him for him and his necktie murders, but still, people change. People move on with their lives. If Hope okay with her daughter dating men, why the hell do you care, old men with all that money and that big old mansion? Victor, I done gave you some activities to do. Now I'm gonna add some more activities to you what you can do. Take Maggie on a cruise or something. Go gambling or something. Ain't there an island or some overseas places you haven't been to yet? Go explore them. Better yet, if you that bored, why don't you go take another company or something? Like, you really need to go find you another hobby besides in your grandchildren and they business. Like, you really need to go find you a hobby or something to do. I ain't gonna give you too much, but get to go find you something productive to do. Get to go find you something safe to do. And the way you talk to Maggie, it ain't no surprise nor shock, and I'm not gonna get into it. Like, Maggie, you must love it, cause you still there. You and your goody two shoes. And he talked to you just like he talked to anybody else. You allow your husband to talk to you like that. What little old me over here? He ain't sleeping with me. He ain't snoring in my face. And you want that man to respect you and his grandchildren and all that, he got to earn that respect. You see how Brady wasn't talking to his behind and he somehow smoothed Brady over. Maggie, that's your marriage. That's your rude, disrespectful old husband. Enjoy, babes. Because that's your man. He's snoring in your face. If you like that, I love it. Because he wouldn't talk to me like that. He wouldn't be that disrespectful to me. He wouldn't tell me it ain't none of my business. He wouldn't call me no woman and all that other rude stuff he said to me, and you sat there and took it like a woman. That's your relationship, your marriage, and you have fun with it. We're gonna talk about Ben and Sierra and Jordan. So Crazy got off. Long story short, Crazy runs the rave. Rave basically her guardian. Somehow, Rave, her lawyer, or the judge, or anybody with some common sense didn't put her on a restriction when it came to her child, even though she had Sierra hostage and also had Abigail baby locked up in the cabin. But we just gonna forget about all that because she was sick and she wasn't in her right mind. So we just gonna hand her over an innocent baby, not put no restrictions on her. She the mother, she deserved to be around her mother. Rave gonna be there to supervise her and to make sure no harm come to this baby. And we supposed to trust Rave with this, knowing this cuckoo bird and what she did. What was it, last summer? This month? When she held a couple of months ago, I think it was. That whole scene is crazy. That whole scene is nuts. I don't understand it. They should have put her on some type of restriction. Ray should have full rights to that child, and Ray should basically let her see her child when she want to see her child. But Ray should be the main primary of that child, not her have her full rights. Talk about who can see her child and who can't see her child. Even though Ben is the uncle, you calling Ben all these things, but didn't you just lose your mind? Didn't you almost kill Sierra? Didn't you steal somebody else's child from their house? But Ben ain't changed, and Sierra no good cause she with him. But now that you're out the crazy house, you think you sane and well enough to tell who can and who can't be around this child, and also have the audacity to talk about you're not in your right mind or you crazy for dating your brother, even though that's your brother and that's your blood. He changed. I guess you think you changed, but I guess you don't think he can change, and he's still a threat to you and your baby. Come again, Jordan? Like, you and Ben have been in the same crazy situation. You and Ben grew up in this crazy situation. Ben went and got help. You went and got help. But somehow you think you superior over Ben and Sierra. Not only that, the crazy judge gave you full rights to your child. And nobody knew about this besides you and your lawyer. It was all hush hush, and Ray thought he was going to a hearing to find out. They didn't let you go and told Ray, now you got to watch this crazy and make sure this crazy don't do. I don't get it. Really, I don't. And at this point, Ben, I know you love your nephew. Let your nephew go. Like Ray said, maybe in time she might let you see your nephew. She might give in. She might not. But she on a high horse at the moment. Let her fall off and hit her head or something. Maybe she might end up letting. I don't get it, but okay. I just don't get it. And I'm glad Tony finally free. No thanks to Kristen. Then she thought about it, and then she ended up helping him out and getting him scot free. And that's about it, y'all. I didn't say everything I want to say. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all morning and have a good weekend. Bye.